guys, welcome back to the Real Southern Garden. I'm Sarah, and today I want to share with you my top 3 favorite flowering evergreen shrubs for the south for the fall. So these are evergreen shrubs that are going to flower when everything else is just kicking back, going dormant, taking a break. These guys are just getting started. So they are zone 7 to 9. If you are in a different zone, below 7, you're going to need to bring this into a greenhouse, keep it in a container, that sort of thing. And that would be for the camellias. For the tea olives that I'm talking about, I don't think they would really, this particular variety I'm going to show you doesn't want to be in a container. It's going to get too big. But there are varieties on the market that you could, like a dwarf version, you could keep in a container. But this particular one I want to show you, it will get to be about 10 to 15 feet tall eventually. It's a great screening shrub, but it blooms 9 months out of the year. So that means you get a beautiful scent that literally will go acres. So if you're putting this on a suburban lot, everyone's going to get to enjoy it. Everyone in the neighborhood is going to get to enjoy it. And there is nothing like the smell of a tea olive. They are so sweet, almost like an orangey kind of magnolia jasmine smell all blended together. And they are one of my absolute favorite shrubs to grow. We've got 5 of them back on our back fence line, so I'm going to show you those. And it's a particular variety. That's the whole trick to this video, is I want to share with you this one that blooms 9 months out of the year. And then my favorite camellias, there's 2 of those. This is a great time to pick them up because you can get them going before they start blooming. And one of them is a hybrid that it blooms from the end of September all the way to April every single year. It's easy care. Mine's in a container. All I have to do is fertilize her twice a year, and she just pumps out the blooms. Doesn't get bugs, doesn't get scale. I don't have trouble with her at all. You're going to love that one. And I know they have her at Lowe's right now, or at least they did before Labor Day. So let's get into this video. Let me take you over to the tea olives first. All right, so let me take you guys back here. Back to my tea olives. And I'm going to put the exact variety up on the screen because I always forget the name of it and how to pronounce it and all that good stuff. But so they grow right back here next to my cutting garden and vegetable garden, and they are right in front of my neighbor's white pool fence. And there's nothing wrong with this fence. I like this fence, but we were just trying to create kind of like a border of something that would be nice back here. And these smell absolutely incredible. So they're very small. They only grow about 4 inches a year. And they're going to get big enough eventually. But they smell so good even at this size. They're about 2 years old now. And let me show you the little blooms. They're very tiny if you're familiar with tea olives. But acres, just acres and acres up here. Smell like the sweet, beautiful smell of tea olives. And when the sun is out shining on them and they're warming them up, it's like a giant Glade plug-in all over the property. They are incredible. I'm all about things that smell good or look good for the longest time possible. And this particular variety fits the bill. Like I said, I think I mentioned this already, but I got mine at wilsonbrothers.com. This particular variety, I couldn't find it anywhere local. And there are different ones. There's like Party Lights tea olive is a smaller dwarf variety. I've heard it's really nice too with the smell. They all smell great, honestly. But I just wanted something that would smell good for a really long time. This one is 9 months out of the year, and also will be 8 to 10 feet tall one day. So this is one of my absolute favorite evergreen flowering shrubs for the fall and beyond for southern gardens. All right, so now we're going to head back towards the front porch. I'm going to show you my camellia. This camellia, early autumn. This is early autumn. She's in this container. You can see the buds are getting really big. She's going to be blooming soon. There's a little spider that's made. She's got lots of blooms on her. And for a couple of years, I was only fertilizing my camellias once a season. And then I realized, nope, 2 is the magic number. She's going to be gorgeous. I'm going to pop up a picture so you can see what she looks like when she blooms. But she's so easy care. She gives me blooms for so long. You just cannot beat this camellia. So grab her if you can. Like I said, she's been at Lowe's. I've seen her there recently. And also Wilson Brothers online. That is where I bought mine 5 years ago. Let me show you my other favorite camellia. Okay, back here, tucked away, you can see all the buds on this one. This is the October Magic Carpet. I've got her in a container. It's one of my favorite cultivars. She's also amazing. She's from the Southern Living collection of camellias, so also usually found at Lowe's. So check your Lowe's for her. But October Magic Carpet. Carpet means she's only going to get about 2 feet tall, and she does. But she's loaded with blooms, and I'm going to show you what she looks like very soon. Probably October she'll start blooming. And I'll give you a bonus camellia. My third favorite is, I'll say she's third favorite in particular, but Yuletide camellia. My Yuletide camellias sit right in the middle right here. They've been planted here for 3 years now, I think. Maybe 2, I can't remember. And they, of course, bloom around the Yuletide, so normally around Christmas. But this one usually will start October time, around the end of October, and go pretty much to January. I love her because she's, I like to celebrate certain season with certain plants, and she definitely fits the ticket for that. She just doesn't have quite as long of a bloom time as the other cultivars, like the hybrid, which early autumn, which most of them don't. There's one other on the market that I really want to try. It's a yellow one that's similar to early autumn. I'll put the name up on the screen if I can remember the name of that. But anyway, the hybrids are going to bloom a lot longer, but this one, you can't beat it for just beauty, and she's very traditional and a gorgeous plant. And then as you can see, everything is starting to take the season a little bit hard. Everything's getting a little bit worn out. The hydrangeas have seen better days. It's kind of just what happens this time of year. But everything will looks beautiful in its own time, and we just have to enjoy all of the different seasons that nature brings us. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope that you liked today's video. And if you did, we would love you to subscribe to our channel. Give us a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. I think there's a new hype button or something that you can hype a video. You can do that for me if you'd like. They're changing YouTube all the time. I don't know. I try to keep up, but I just keep trying to bring you guys content that I think is interesting and fun, and hopefully you do too. And I appreciate every single one of you. I'll see you back here in the next video right here at the Real Southern Garden. Bye, guys.